G'day guys, Marcus searching for... No, that's fine, you can come in. Hey guys, Marcus searching for adventure. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode. And I've got my sister here with me. Hey guys, this is my beautiful sister, Janie Lee, also known as JL.
Hey everyone.
She's a bit older than me, guys.
And wiser.
She thinks so.
I'm definitely wiser.
Definitely wiser. Anyway, so adventure runs in the family, guys, and my Quirky sister.
Yes, you can call me Quirky.
She's had this for about 12 months. She's decorated it pretty uniquely. So we're going to run through all the specs inside and out. We'll do a full walk around and tell you guys all about it. And yeah, you can see some of JL's quirky touches in this quirky van.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, let's get straight into it, guys. So to get us started, guys, this is a 2011 Volkswagen Crafter camper. It's a two-berth van and legally seats two people up the front. With a lot of these vans, there are different combinations with chassis and the motor and all the components and those sorts of things. But this is a Volkswagen, but it does have the Mercedes Sprinter 311 motor, I think it is. It is a 2.2 litre turbo diesel. It's a 5-speed automatic transmission. The van itself is about 7 metres in length, so it's one of the longer versions, and about 2 metres wide, so obviously a lot less narrower than a caravan, and the height is about 3 metres or so. We're going to start right at the rear of the camper, and what do we got, JL?
I've got the outdoor barbecue for all your cooking needs when you are in the desert or at the beach.
Right.
Gas.
And the gas bottles are on the other side, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
We come along, this here is just an exterior GPO for JL to use if she's plugged into shore power at a caravan park. And then further down here is a water tank, and on board there is a 60 litre tank. 80
litres.
80 litres, so there's 80 litres of water on board.
Yeah, I've got a Fiamma awning. Do you want me to show you how it goes out?
Yep, so the awning is a Fiamma F80S, and then we might just put this up and show you what that looks like.
And then it just pops out there. Just pop in the side there, flick down.
Yep.
And then just wind up each side. You want to lock those little lugs in there to make sure it's secure. And then obviously, well, normally I have the barbecue away when I set it up. So it can go up fairly high and then you can tighten it.
And obviously, yeah, JL does hook a couple of guy ropes down to a couple of pegs here if there's a bit of breeze, but gives her a little bit of shade, and she's had not one issue with this whatsoever.
Oh, it's magnificent.
Yeah.
It's magnificent.
It's pretty easy, JL.
Oh, it's a little stiff going back in.
That's what she said. Okay, so there we go.
Oh, this is not an episode of The Office, brother.
Yeah. So the two doors, big barn doors, open up in the rear, JL?
Yeah, they do. Just pull that out. Gives you a nice wide open space, and it actually works really well if you've got the barbie going and there's a little bit of a breeze, because on the other side of that is your barbecue, of course.
Yep.
And that just blocks a bit of wind.
Yep.
Perfect for an afternoon view when you pull up
Yep.
in front of a river or the beach.
Storage going on under here that JL keeps chairs and tables and bibs and bobs and tools and...
Yeah, that's my garage in here, so that's all my tools, shoes. Because I'm a girl, I need to have fancy shoes with glitter. On the other side is things that I don't really get to every day, and then I just keep my electrical cord and rags in that basket, and it doubles up as a shopping basket. Before we do finish at the end here, there is a like a Safety Dave, it actually is Safety Dave camera at the rear as well. Okay, so we make our way around to the driver's side. This looks like the hot water service. Yes, this is the hot water service. Just gas hot water. Yes, gas only for the hot water. The tyres on the camper are just road tyres, obviously 16-inch steel rims. Gas bottle. Pretty self-explanatory in there. And then just below here, JL, what's happening here? That is my grey water here. And there is also
a 60 litre grey water tank.
That's correct.
So there's 80 litres of fresh water that JL has here on the camper, and there's a 60 litre grey water tank, you know, if she's in a national park or something like that. Otherwise she can just run the water out.
Inlet here for your 240 for when you're on grid. And over here is the All Australian dunny.
Yep.
Fedford.
So, pretty straightforward. So as I just mentioned briefly in introduction, under the bonnet, so it is a Volkswagen Crafter. However, the motor is a Mercedes Benz, a Mercedes Sprinter. It is a 2.2 litre turbo diesel. I'm not even going to open it up and show you guys the motor because it's just a motor, and I know nothing about motors, but it's all clean. Should also point out that the car's done about 265,000 Ks, and it's a 2011 model. Spacious in here, guys. As I said before, it is a 2-berth van, 2-seater van, so you've only got the 2 seats here, but JL's travelling on her own at the moment, so do you utilise the space up here?
Yeah, sometimes I use it for storage, but more often than not, I like this to be my entry door, especially at night, because you don't want to be opening and closing that side door and waking up other people.
On your own?
Yeah.
Yeah. A Garmin navigation, GPS navigation thingy. A little bit dark in here to see. Also, there's an 80 channel UHF radio. Hey, I don't know. I don't know why that doesn't have a D on it, but if anyone can let me know, let us know. Let us know. But anyway, yes, it's pretty simple. I think you can also put it into a sports mode here, plus and minus. It looks like you can do that as well, but it's pretty basic here in the cab, as you can see. It's just on the driver's side. There's a couple of little storage holes or compartments, I guess, if you want to put a few bibs and bobs. And JL's just got her Safety Dave reverse camera sitting right here. And plenty of headroom up here, obviously. I think JL hangs a few things up here. And as you can see, before we've even gone in, we've got feathers, so yeah. Prepare yourself, guys. But as I said, this is a standardised floor plan. So, and then JL's gone and put her touch on it. Anyway, let's go in and take a closer look. Where are we going to start, JL?
Where would you like to start?
Okay.
I've got a bedroom up the end, which is perfect because I like to open those doors out, which I can do from the small cubby hole there in the mornings.
Oh, so you can open that from the inside?
From the inside, that's right.
Yep.
All the storage above holds clothes and kitchen condiments and things like that. I've got a vent that opens up just here. It's a hand windy thing, so
yeah, you get some.
No flash buttons.
Yeah.
And so essentially, yeah, bedroom. Sometimes I, put a cushion out and I lounge out here if I'm reading or working. The lounge, which obviously has storage underneath on this side and all the way down, and under here is the battery system. When I bought the van, it had a U-shaped lounge with probably a 3/4 size single bed going across the back. Obviously, I wanted a double, so I've gone and bought my own mattress.
And then on this side here?
Pyjamas, because I'm a pyjama girl.
Yeah.
Dresses, and...
Is this the office?
This is my office, so I set my computer up here. It's a foldable Acer laptop, so I can flip it over, and it just sits in here that's my in tray, so that comes out. That just sits in there because I've got 240 volt here if I need to, or I can charge it under here on the USB.
Here at the entrance, we've got, what's going on here?
So this is my lounge where I like to relax. So wherever I'm sitting, I like to have a nice visual. It helps me get my creative juices going. This is my tech hub. This is where obviously I keep my computer and the TV, which I never use, but I'm leaving it in there just for resale. Who knows? Oh,
pull that out, JL. I didn't even know you had a TV in there.
Yeah,
just a small one, but
yeah. Plays DVDs. It gets all the channels, so it works. Basic caravan and camping stove, 3 burner gas hot plates, 1, 2, 3 switches with an igniter switch.
But I think you use the outside one, don't you?
I only cook outside.
Yeah.
I have used this a couple of times when it's been really windy and raining outside, but I try to avoid areas where the weather is shit. So
yeah. And then I've got a sink there.
Is there
what's happening here?
This is just a waste of space actually, because it's quite a heavy cupboard just to hold a couple of things. So it's probably something I could reconfigure over time if I wanted to. So that's kitchen everyday and everyday kitchen in here.
Yeah. Down here, so
240 volt
yeah,
only.
can only JL can only use that when she's plugged in at a
Well, I don't
caravan
use
park.
it anyway. It's actually just used for storage, to be honest.
Yeah.
It just stores my kettle. This is my pantry, so I have just a pull-out drawer with bits and pieces, and tubs with tins and spices and things like that in there.
Perfect. In terms of refrigeration, JL's got about 120 litre little fridge freezer, fairly standard, works perfect and draws about 5 amps, so it's pretty reasonably economical there as well.
That's jackets, so coats for the winter season. If I,
it's like a little
it's a
wardrobe.
I hang up my everyday dresses here, and then my really good ones are folded up in cases in one of the cupboards.
Guys, we're just in the middle of filming the rundown here, and that's the bloody beautiful thing of living out here in the bush. You never know what's going to happen. We've got some cows coming through to a different paddock, so we just had to pause filming for a couple of seconds. Here is the toilet. So here it is a combination toilet shower combo, and Threadford toilet down here, and yeah, it works a treat. So plenty of space for a quick shower, and obviously that toilet does come in handy.
Having the toilet in the van is the best thing since sliced bread.
And then JL's got the curtain here which slides across to give privacy here, and obviously it slides across the front. So that's the aspect here on the back. It's pretty good. And also just today where we're filming this review, guys, we're just here at home, and we've just got, well, there's literally a whole bunch of cows right across there, but good cross breeze, good comfortable bed, good storage solutions, good ventilation, lights, seating area, and the kitchen everything is right here. Now, the other thing I'm going to ask you, JL, what the bloody hell is going on with the ceiling?
You know, I like to decorate, I'm fairly creative, and so I made the blind and I loved the fabric, and I've got a bit of a theme happening with safaris.
So just touching on the weights, this has a GVM of 3,550 kilos, and JL is under it by about 80 to 100. So she's got about 80 to 100 kilos up her sleeve. So, and that's when you're fully loaded with food, water, gear, and with all the razzle dazzle that you guys see. So just in terms of JL's 12 volt system here in the camper, it's pretty basic. So she's got two 105 amp hour AGM batteries, so 210 amps. So she's got about 100 amps of usable amperage. So that's tons for JL. I think you've got 200 watts of solar on the roof. Yeah. Pretty sure it's 200 watts of solar. There is also a DC to DC charger here, so she can, you know, obviously replenish those batteries as she's driving, and also obviously with the solar while she's parked up. But she does not have an inverter. So just up in here is the nerve center. Pretty basic 12 volt setup. Nothing fancy in terms of monitoring, but JL does not need it. This is basic. There's a voltmeter giving her obviously the readout of the batteries down below, as we just saw. Light switches here, all fairly straightforward. Water pump, fridge, turn that on. That's the water heater for the gas, and obviously some circuit breakers here for the air conditioning unit and for 240 power. Disregarding air conditioning, she does have a Dometic unit. Obviously it's you know, it's about 12 years old, but works a treat. Again, plenty of 12 volt lights throughout. They're all LEDs, working very well. And just up in here, you can see there a whole bunch of fuses as well, which are easy to get to if there is a problem. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, really appreciate it. And also too, if you're interested in following my sister, she is on Instagram. What's your Instagram handle?
Van Life Safari.
There you go, Van Life Safari. Go and check it out, and you'll see all JL's posts as she travels around this bloody great country of ours. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.
Cheers.